Hello. How's it going? Oh, as you can see, it's chaos right now. But let's see how we go. We are continuing with the Amiga build. I've done a bit more offline, as you can see. We've got some connectors in place, stuff like that. Mr. Robbins, hey, how's it going? I've got 3 connectors to put on today. That's the video one, the external floppy, and the power. And these are a bit of a chew on because I have to salvage them from this board because you can't get them anymore. The 23 pin connectors, apparently you can't get them anymore. So we'll salvage them, and this this square connector is unobtainium as well, so I'll need to salvage that, as well as this piece here, which is a video hybrid, a weird little device, a little long flat thing. We'll have to salvage this, and then start putting chips in, really, and that means salvaging the chips off here, which you can't buy, and I've got new ones for the rest of them. I'm a little bit worried because I've got turn pin sockets in, and I've heard bad things about using them on Amigas, but let's see how we go. Let's see how we go. Oh, I did spot that come in. I'll have a look later on. Yeah, just bad timing. I was just getting this up and running. I'm also expecting a delivery. I've got a Spectrum repair job on, and it's an issue 2. And it's got S-Video out, and I tuned it, got it all up and running. But during testing, I accidentally touched my S-Video to HDMI converter board against an alligator clip, and it shorted out and fried, so I'm waiting for a replacement one of them to arrive today so I can finish testing that before I send it back. So let's get the iron hot anyway. I've extracted all the chips and things out of the bag of bits, so we should be ready to start plugging ICs in with the Amiga pretty soon. Just as soon as I can salvage these 2 connectors. Already salvaged the video connector, that's this one. Have a look at it. Yeah, I know, bummer. But no, look here. That's the one. Yeah, this is the unobtainium video connector, which I've salvaged. I might need to get a bit more of this solder off the ground pins on the side. Got 1 more of these to do. Keep that safe. We can move on to this one. See how we go removing this. What's the best way to attack this? I think been working sort of this way up. Let's make some room. Get it under the camera. There we go. I've had some issues with my internet connection this week. Vodafone have actually been trying to ring me this morning. I was looking at my phone earlier. So fingers crossed it holds out. I know it was dropping the last time we were doing this. Does this still... yeah, you can see this. So you can see the stream seems to be healthy at the minute. I am doing the multi-stream thing. I'm going to keep it on Twitch and see if we can keep growing that. I don't know. Let's see how it goes. But we're good for now. We're good for now. Alright. Iron is hot. I wonder what the best way to attack this is. I was going with the manual solder pump yesterday, but I feel like I should give Daisy a try. Let's get Daisy powered up. Hopefully that's not humming too loud. And while Daisy's heating up, I'm going to go around the pins and just add a little bit of solder to each one, so everything's all nice and flowy and ready to yield. Make sure these pins are moving. Hey Julian, how's it going? You joined me for the messy bit. We're salvaging connectors. So I'm going for the floppy. This is the external floppy connector. And I already pulled the video connector off earlier, yesterday. And I did that with the hand pump. I'm gonna give Daisy a try now. So Daisy's heating up, and I'm gonna just add a little bit of solder to each of these joints. See how that goes. Sadly, the PSU isn't going to arrive today because it's coming from Poland. I've bought one of those pre-made ones with a little LED display on showing the voltages, which I think is kind of neat. I think it's just, is it a Mitsumi or something like that? It's just an off-the-shelf power supply in a nice case, nice molded cable and everything. It will have an EU plug on, so I'll need to rewire that. But that's the one I wanted. Okay, we're hot. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, the hand pump worked out for me yesterday, but I'm going moo. Here he is. Let's see how that goes. Yeah, David, you're right. I mean, that could be something to try, but I'm going to stick with what I know for now, because you're all watching me. I'll experiment later. So here we go. Let's see if this wants to melt. Oh, lovely. That's easy. Oh, no. I'll come back for that one. That one had a bit more of a plane attached to it, I think. Give this a couple more seconds to warm up. Hey, how's it going? I won't try and pronounce that name. No, that one hasn't behaved itself either. That was a bit better. Yeah, it's not off the board, you're right. Oh, that one's gone okay. And that one. I'll get the hand pump on the ones that don't look too good. good. The pump is a bit busy, yeah, in there. But it's doing the job. I don't think it needs clearing out just yet. I did shove a piece of wire down it earlier just to make sure it was had an airway. That's a good idea, David. I'm happy for you to donate another 22. I would not object. If I'm shaky, it's because I've had 2 coffees already. That's how I function. This does sound a little bit like it's struggling. This connector doesn't look too hot either. It's a bit rusty, but it's all I've got. I think you'd need a pretty powerful gun to handle these mounting points. It took a hell of a lot of heat to get them to melt. Alright, that's a good start. Let's go manual on these ones, which haven't really played ball. Just these 4. I'm assuming these are some sort of ground. There's a bit of a big plane going around here and linking all of these. It must be ground. Need to get that whole thing nice and hot. For these mounting points, to be honest, because they're sort of spring-loaded and they push out, I found it's best, at least with a video connector, just to melt the whole thing. And this is going to sound a bit brutal, but using this, just squeeze them in a little bit and push down so that it's in there. It's not sort of clipped in. And then bring the iron back and push it out. So if you look at the video connector ports over here, it's still soldering one of them from when I removed that. And this board is damaged anyway, it's not the end of the world, but I'd like to not completely destroy it if I can help it. Let's get a bit of heat in this and find my pump. Oh, there it is. Moving it. Yeah, that looks really good. Keep that going. That was everyone's weekend going anyway. I did make it out of the house this morning, but I hear that there's bad weather coming for us, so this is sort of the perfect activity to do. Especially with a bag of munchies. It's free. Let's keep going. That's free. That's not quite there yet. I think it's free. This one's hanging on. Pretty good. Oh, I can hear the rain now. I'm landing on the roof. Oh, hello. Mrs. Diodes has joined us. You're meant to be working. Retro Beards. Alright, was that a sort of organised meeting? I love that satisfying click when it just gives up its grip on whatever solder's left in there. It's looking good. Oh, lovely. Ah, you got to hang out with Lee. He's a nice guy. He donated this Duratool to the channel. All fun donating it. If you're still here, Dal, the cat's asleep on the bed. Don't worry, she's not out in the rain. These legs all seem to be pretty free. I definitely don't want to force anything that's still attached. I get these. I'm gonna go for these mounting points. This one's not moving. That's better. I think we're alright there. Did you pick anything good up at the jumble sale? Dangerous that. I shouldn't be allowed to go. So my next job is to get this joint hot and flowy. I'm tempted to even put hot air on it, but let's just be patient. Morning, H-Box. Morning? It's afternoon now. It's nearly 2. At least it is here in the UK. On the home stretch with the Amiga. With the PCB at least. Okay. Yep, that's molten, so I'm going to try and squeeze this and push it down a little bit gently. Perfect, that's what I wanted. So now I should be able to push down on that, you know, with the iron when everything's all molten. Or even just like this. Don't want to... I need to go one side than the other really, so let's head over to this side and do the same thing. Hopefully the board's all getting a bit more warm now. This is going to take a bit longer because of the size of this ground plane, which is next to it. And try to avoid ramming the soldering iron down through the joint. Okay, yeah, it's melting solder on both sides. Perfect. Let's head back to the other side. Is it morning where you are? Where are you? I think all of our joints are free now. No, yeah, that's got, oh lovely, yeah. Now we're going. Let's go back this side. Oh hey Mark. Oh brilliant. You're having the full experience, eh? Hey, where's the camera gone? Oh, I think the battery's died, sorry. Hang on. Quick battery swap, don't let the board get cool. We're back. We are back. Baby. We're also focused. Lovely. Okay, where were we? I was gonna go back to this side. Yeah. Probably did cost me about 50p in electricity to charge the damn thing. Just need this to be so bloody hot. Yes. Back to this side. I think we got it. Let's lift the board up. Nice. It's hanging on for dear life somewhere. This side. Off. It's probably very hot as well. Ooh, look, solder. Oh god. Okay, no casualties. So that's our two 23 pinners. We should probably go together. Lovely. Make sure we put them on the right footprint, Scott. So what does that leave us with? That leaves us with the power connector and the video hybrid chip. Excuse me one sec, I'm just going to check on the stream health because I've got problems with my internet connection at the minute. Okay, we're looking good. Looking good. Twitch. Good stream health, no one following. Twitch is way too trendy, it's all about playing games, isn't it, rather than building things, but I will end up playing games on this eventually. power connectors going on here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 pads, I guess. Dear me. Okay. Oh, that's not the case actually. On this one, there's actually only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I guess. Hey Pete, how's it going? Thanks for stopping in. We're just salvaging bits off this Amiga. I'm determined to finish this Amiga build. It's taken so many hours. Okay. I'll pop a bit of fresh solder on each of these joints and we'll go with the Moo gun again. See how that goes for us. So much flux and stuff bubbling around. This is definitely ground. Oh god. It's not going to come off without a fight. I should probably go straight in on this one, to be honest, after all this heating. I'll turn the Moo gun back on. Why does that sound so rough? That's worrying. Moo gun isn't sounding too healthy. Oh, that's got it. Oh god, these Dura tools. Right, where was I? Fucking solder wool everywhere. Wow, this really doesn't want to melt. Okay, let's transfer over to the Moo. I'm not feeling this leg moving at all, which just makes me think it's not gonna work out. No, it's not even molten right now. I've got this set to 400 as well. I have to go manual. It's weird, it's kind of like extruded the solder. That's strange. Yeah, this board has had a battery leak all over it, unfortunately. Yeah, I think you're right there. Also, I think getting the hot air on this might have helped. Because this really isn't behaving itself. Maybe I should fire a bit of hot air at it for a bit. That might help. Okay. Hot air coming in. A bit hotter than that, I think. It looks like the 3 connected at the front are also straight into the ground plane. Gently, gently. Just curious if we're hot enough to melt solder or not. This is where I get all in a tangle with my cables. It's getting a bit more nice and molten. Definitely getting a bit melty. I'll give it a little bit longer, then we'll go back in with the iron and see what happens. And that did melt a lot more readily. Hey, look at that. That's clear. Excellent. Okay, let's keep going round. It's not too bad. I'll just do that one again. Repeat this one. Oh, and of course the pump gets blocked. Come on. Oh no. I think I got it. Got it. Okay, so what about these three at the front here? Are they just connected to the big ground plane? Because that could be problematic. Yeah, I did think that, but I let it get hot before I realised. Cheers, thanks for saying hello. Take it easy. How's this looking? We made a dent on it. Let's just repeat that a couple of times. I don't seem to be getting right through. Let's see how the other ones go. These are the other two with this threesome. The end one seems to have cleared pretty well. Let's repeat this one. Let's see if these other ones are actually free or not. Doesn't feel like it. No, not really. Yeah, maybe I'll just get the hot air on it again. And I get this nozzle off. It's not particularly tight. Maybe I can just... Yeah, there we are. Now we're the full blast. I mean, I wonder if from this point I could just hot air the whole thing off. What do you reckon? I kind of need to prop it up. Would that be a bit brutal just to try and hot air it off now from here? It probably would be, wouldn't it? I don't really want to damage it or melt the plastic. Hi John, honestly, I don't know. I don't know enough about Amigas. I know in the specky world that's contentious, whether or not that should happen. I reckon Julian might know a bit more about that question than I. I'm going to try and moo. Oh, he didn't like that. Let's go with the iron. get it back down on the ground. We're not there yet, are we? It's not ready to come out. But I reckon if I could get all of these pins down here properly free, then surely I can just heat those front ones. Problem is, these legs feel really beefy. I don't think they're going to nicely waggle around like the logic pins. Well, it's moving around while it's hot, so let's just let that one cool down. I'll give this one another couple of rounds. Are we free or not? No, it's moving. That one's moving. That one's moving. That one seemed to move. Not convinced on this one. Yeah, I don't want to speak confidently about anything Amiga really, because it's also new to me. Okay, that's moving. We're getting there slowly. I want to try and give the socket a bit of a waggle. Oh yeah. Okay, everything's moving freely except the front three. So I'm tempted just to flood this now. Let's see if it'll come out. I can get these three all molten. Like I need 2 pairs of hands to do this. We need to prop up, don't we? Let's prop up. It's out. How about that? Seems to be all right. Nice one. All right, cool. Do you want to have a look at this board? I'll show you the damage from the battery leaking. Mm-hmm. 2 ticks. Focusing. Where's my remote gone? Here it is. So, this diode had just corroded all the way through, I think. That was just gone. This is the battery, where the battery was. you'll see there's a lot of green going on here. And it's spread all the way over to the chip. And I got it quite cheap, so I assume whoever sold it, there's another resistor that's not looking too good. Whoever sold it probably knew that it wasn't up to much, so this has become the donor board. I haven't tried it myself. I don't even have a power supply yet. That's on its way. Yeah, not looking too good. But it's the first Amiga I've ever looked at. I don't know how bad this is. I don't know if another person would attempt to repair this. But kind of the whole point of this project is to build a new one on this new PCB. Yeah, I still see it on the Spectrum forums when someone posts, you know, oh, what's wrong with my Spectrum, and it looks like a Z80's given up, black and white stripes, and first top comment, first thing, change the caps. I have had failures that were down to the capacitors, but quite rarely. Problem is that when the capacitors do go, especially if it's the ones in the power circuit, they can take out all of the lower RAM with them. And yeah, those are the ones that's caught me out twice already. That's also true, Julian, too, of course. Alright, where are we? Let's go back overhead. Oh, someone's at the door, 2 ticks. Hey, it was the Postie. Guess what's in here? Oh, hang on, camera's gone off. I must get one of these Blackmagic like broadcast things that allows me to switch between camera angles a lot more smoothly than we've got here. I'm just using a KVM switch here, it cost me about a tenner. Guess what this is? I'll give you a clue. We won't need to use this today, but when we come to power up, we'll be using this. I'll put it on the pile. I volunteer at the repair cafe, and the few TVs we've had in, it's normally just been a case of you need a new PCB, this, that or the other PCB. I guess we just don't have the knowledge to take a TV apart properly and try and fix it. These are modern TVs, by the way. Okay, we're going to replace, we're going to pull out the video hybrid chip now. That's this sort of big flat thing here. Really weird device. Let's have a look from the top, actually. I had no idea what this was. I just spotted that it was missing from the board I'm building. This one here. It's kind of a, from what I know, kind of an integrated circuit, but not. Just got a load of resistor ladders and things in to generate the RGB signals. Don't know why that didn't happen inside the custom chip. But anyway, we need to get this out. I tell you what, let's preheat. I'm going to take all of your good advice. We'll preheat for a little bit. I'd be too scared to work on a CRT. I've worked on a PET, which obviously has a CRT, and I've worked on an old school oscilloscope, which had a little tube in it, but that was about the limit of what I was comfortable with. Okay, got it. Thank you. I've seen that people have made replacements for this as well. Let's give Daisy another run for this. I'll just get it hot again. Why is it called a video hybrid? What makes it a hybrid? Where does that term come in? Ooh, we're nice and warm and flowy in here. Okay, here we go. Trying to hold this at an angle to stop the nozzle from clogging. That doesn't want to melt. I'm going to use the manual pump on that one. A bit quick there. I'll be with you in a second. Concentrating on this. Struggling a little bit. I think I do need to clear this gun out. Oh dear. Hybrid analog and digital, okay. Sorry, are you adding vinegar to your chips? Oh, crinkle cut chips, not crisps. Got you. Oh, I'm not a fan of vinegar, if I'm honest. Don't know what it is about it. It doesn't do it for me. I've just got a pack of munchies here. It's basically my lunch. This first leg didn't want to go. Also because it was bent over more. Better. This one hasn't really gone. Good. Yeah, munchies are the way to go. I might just leave one here just to just to tease you. That's the reward, munchie, for getting this pin free. Good enough. At least this is easier to waggle than the other ones. I'm convinced this pin is free. Okay. I think they're all moving. Which would mean the only one not free is the end one. I heat that. It should fall out. Come on, behave, please. Nice and hot. There she goes. One video hybrid. Cool. I think means we might be finished with this board for now until we need the chips off it. And we'll just pop it off to the side. So we can bring in the new one. Try and tidy that up. There's some big blobs of solder on there which would stop it going in. And this should go in. It was this way around, wasn't it? I hope so. I think the markings were facing out. Let me try and tack this in place. Oh hey 404, this is a remix unfunded remix 500 Amiga 500 replica with a few improvements added here and there. I wanted to build an Amiga basically, so I got this PCB made, and it's all open hardware. There's a GitHub here, and the schematics, everything is there. You can, and there's a PCBware project page too if you want to order boards, which is, I think that's super cool. I used the community bomb to get the parts list together, and I'm basically just building an A500, which is my childhood computer. And I've got 4 more boards spare, so I'm going to give them away. We sometimes have giveaways on the channel in a live stream where we play Chaos on the Specky and everyone nominates a wizard, and the winner wins the prize. So I've got 4 of these. We'll have 4 rounds, and I'll give them away rather than sell them. I think that'll be more fun. It does use the OG chips. So here's a Fat Agnes connector socket, sorry. And I've got a donor board which has had the battery gave up and corroded it. So I've got a donor board for those chips. And we've just been salvaging the connectors which you can't get anymore off that board, which is these 3, as well as the video hybrid thing, this bizarre little device which we're just soldering in place now. So it's been a messy start, ripping components out and hot air and all that nonsense. Just want to make sure this is flush and straight. I don't know, let's use this one. The video hybrid, I'm only just learning about this, but I think it contains, you can see here just underneath here, a few discrete components, which I believe are resistor ladders, and it generates the analog RGB, which goes to the video port. I think. I'm just checking it's straight enough. I think it's straight enough. Let's solder it in. There you are, that's the answer. I do have a spec sheet for the video hybrid, an old scan document which I'm yet to study. I'd love to get to the level of understanding with this, with the Amiga, at least the A500 that I've reached with the Speckies, which I think is kind of, I don't know what level you would call it, enthusiast. I know that they did that with this sync with the Spectrum ULA, but my assumption is that the custom logic on the Amiga is way more complex and would require a lot of chips. I've seen the old breadboards from when they were designing it in those movies, and yeah, you would have dozens of chips. And I don't even know if anyone's done that yet. If anyone's reverse engineered it down to discrete logic. I believe that even to FPGA them is a big challenge and hasn't been achieved yet. Although I'm happy to be corrected on that. Otherwise, you've just got emulation, right? And I think there are emulators. Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah, video hybrid. You can get replacements that slot in there, and I don't know how many discrete components it would require to recreate it, but you can get a modern replacement that goes in, so you don't actually need to have the original one. This is just the only option I had available to me. Okay, what's next? Let's go for the video. No, let's go for the power connector. We'll go right to left. So that's gonna go in. Let's see. Okay. It only goes in one way, and there's a lot of spare connectors here, but I guess that the remix has been designed to accommodate the round DIN connectors as well, so you don't have to use this unobtainium square connector. You can use a round one, and I think that's why there are more connectors here, which is nice, a nice bit of design, I think. So let me try and tack this in place. Do. Don't know if I've bought a new one or if I'm expected to salvage the old one, CPU wise. And make sure this is in good alignment as well. Sad. It does, doesn't it? Oh. Well, he should be happy that he's got a new lease of life. How about that? I think that's straight enough. Maybe it's a tiny little bit that way. Tiny little bit. Let's try and correct it. Sorry, we're out of focus. Yeah, we're getting there, slowly. These were the most difficult ones, wasn't it? YouTube greedy, what's going on? Are you getting adverts? Sorry, it's all automatic. What was that? Was it an advert? I have a button I can press. I think he's sort of expected to hit the, here we are, insert ad. I can insert an ad and make you sit and watch an advert. It's all a bit sort of, I don't know, it's a bit desperate, isn't it? I wasn't sure about this either. Look, you can set goals for donations, like, guys, our donation goal today is £1 million. Yeesh. YouTube is Google, and I do believe Google might be a bit sort of money oriented. Should we put it like that? Don't get me wrong, I get it though. Like, it's people who do this as like their only source of income. I can see why they sort of push it and try and get hype going and things, but yeah, it's just a hobby for us, isn't it? Bit loony. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's a decision that they must have made to not include ads. I don't know if they have a sponsor or not. Oh, sorry, live. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's an option. You can do that. I could demonetize this. I'll be honest, I don't think me demonetizing this would stop the ads. You must have to go all manual with the settings to completely stop the ads. But the ad revenue is, let's face it, it's a perk for doing this kind of thing and choosing to stream it. I think the only way to stop it is to get a YouTube subscription, right? Or if you were a channel member, maybe that would also stop it. Oh, I see what you're saying, yeah, Google gets it all. It is, I think it's kind of a fair split between YouTube and the creators. I think it's close to 50-50, but when you look at Twitch, I think when you start on Twitch it's 70-30 or something like that until you get partnered. Once you get in the Partner Plus program, I think you get upgraded to 60-40 maybe. So there's our SAD connector. But it's in. And that goes straight through this filter thing. Here, line filter. I would have liked to reuse the line filter. This line filter. Just because it's so cool. All the different colours and everything. It looks a bit more kind of retro futuristic. Oh, is that true? Less ads. When you upload a video, you can manually choose if you want an ad to be at a particular point. I don't know if doing that forces those ads onto the members as well. Because it's like tiers, isn't it? You can subscribe, which is free, and then you can become a member, which you pay monthly for. And that, I don't know what that does, if I'm honest. I only have one member, and it's a friend from uni. Speaking of which, let's just check on the stream health, because I've mentioned already, but I've been getting some trouble with my connection. 17 view, excellent connection, that's what I'm interested in, that's good. Of course Twitch is dead. 17, okay. Lovely. We've got a little gang here, 17 people watching me blab on and not actually build an Amiga. Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, sometimes you get minute-long ones now, don't you? That's true, you can do that. We put another component in. This is the 23-pin male, that's male, isn't it? Video connector. Let's see if it goes in as it is. With all this solder all over the... No, that's not going to go in at all. I need to try to clear the solder off this a bit. This should be interesting. That's good. What do you think? Is that going to go in? Let's come up close. Macro lens should be able to handle this. Come on, Panasonic, I believe in your autofocus. You can do it. You can do it. Yes, nearly there. Garbage. Panasonic's not the best. Ooh, my lens is dirty, I've just realised too. Let's get this thing out. Right, I'll try again. Problem is when these springy connectors are full of solder, they don't want to go in. really doesn't want to go in. Bear with me. I've clogged up my pump again. There we go. In case Google executives are watching, I don't condone using ad blockers on YouTube. Please keep paying me. Oh, I'm just going to squeeze this with the tweezers, I think. Should help things along. Go on, in you get. Yes. Okay, it didn't much like that. Oh god, it's wonky now. Bear with me. I think I bent it a bit. Let's have another crack at that. The jumpers, sorry, these control address 80, 19 and 20 to the ROM, and it allows you to have various ROM images on, and you can use the jumpers to switch between them. Which is cool. This really doesn't want to go in. I think that's an improvement on this board. And I think you can also find that on the A500 Plus board, which is another clone of the A500. Getting a little bit worried about damaging this connector here. Really need to make sure that this this mount is free of solder. I haven't actually figured out how to configure those jumpers yet. I will do that. Okay, that seems to have gone in a bit better. Okay, we're in. definitely the male one, isn't it? The video. Oh, and add alongside the stream. God. It's not great, is it? I'll tell you what the... I'll give you the numbers. From my side, the last time I streamed on this Amiga, yeah, these are the figures. £2.93 from a super chat, and the ads earned me 55p, well 40p from premium, which is the same as ads, so 95 pence I got. So I think Google's taking the lion's share. Okay, let's see. We're not perfectly straight. Can I pull this out a touch? Yeah, I can. Okay. That's good, I like that. That's square with the front of the board now. Pretty much. Yeah, that'll do. Let's solder it up like that. They do have a YouTube Partner Perks program in the UK at least, and I mean it's just token kind of stuff, but they give you little freebies. Like you might have seen the neon YouTube light that appears in some of my videos, and the Lego set. They've just given me a free cinema ticket, so we're thinking of going to the cinema and having a basically half price for the two of us. I think the idea is they want people to churn out shorts showing how generous YouTube are. I did one, but shorts don't really do much for this particular channel. Maybe I'm just not very good at putting them together. Flip this round because the pads are just oriented that way that I can get to the bigger part of the pad from this side. Alright, now the mounts. Bit of a big gaping hole, this one. Probably only need to solder the edges where the pins are, but I like to see it full of solder. Oh, sorry, the Specky, yeah, the Specky logic analyzer. The Spectrum logic analyzer video did all right. It was it was just a video on the actual logic analyzer itself, which has been the one viral video on this channel. Not even viral, but the one popular video. That one did well. I have ordered some new boards for the Spectrum interface board, because I'm going to do an update on whatever new stuff he's released recently, because he's released a new version of the software and the firmware. So we'll do an update video on that, which should hopefully get a few views. I kind of knew the jacuzzi video wasn't going to do well because it's off topic, but it's one of those ones which will do well in the long run as people's jacuzzis pack in and they come and have a look at how maybe they might be able to fix it. That's good. So now what's left? The external floppy, which is 23 female. That's that one. Unfortunately a bit rusty. And I don't really want to drop this in the rust fluid with the plastic attached to, so I'll just put it on now. That's not going to go in. I need to try and clear the mount joints again, don't I? I'll be surprised if you got any more out of the RP chip. I think it's just improvements to the software, really, because the software was a bit limiting in some ways. That's really clogged this. I do have a fiberglass pencil. Would that help? Oh, this is really clogged. A minute. But yeah, a mess. Might be time for a new nozzle. Are you serious? 1 gigahertz? That would be pretty amazing. Oh, that seems to be working. I should give this a bit of a wipe. Hang on a sec. Yeah, you have to be careful, don't you, with the fiberglass pens. I've survived unscathed so far. I do use it for the I do use it for Spectrum Edge connectors. I'd like to know how you got on, if you got the wireless one to work, by the way, in terms of the logic analyzers. I think YouTube will block the link. Someone tried last week, but what you can do if you want is hop in the Discord and drop it there. We're all in there. The Discord link is in the description of any of the normal videos on the channel if you're not already in. I don't think I've got it in the description of the live streams yet. I'm still sort of wrapping my head around configuring live streams. Come on, Panasonic. Focus. Diddly-doo, diddly-doo. Thank you. Let's just manually focus it, and it'll stop changing. Hopefully this is going to push into here without too much protest. Perfect. Snapped in really nice. I think Twitch might let you post links. But I've got 0 following on Twitch. Yep. Okay, here we go. Just make sure that this is again flush and straight without burning my fingers. Oh bollocks, the pen, sorry. Hang on. Here's one. Is this gonna... Oh, that looks a bit better actually, doesn't it? Right on the end here. Sorry, this isn't a good camera angle, is it? That's looking a bit shinier. Let's go with that. I can't say that I've tried to use the PipeEco SDK. It's a bit too advanced for me. I'll stick to soldering things to things. I did used to be a software person, believe it or not. See my Discord buzzing, that must be you. That must be on a ground plane, that took some heating. Thanks. I'll check it out. Let's flip over. Where are we? Up here. I think with these two joints, we should have a working Amiga. Oh, sorry, an Amiga ready for chips, put it that way. I have socketed every single chip joint, so that last step should be easy. Depending on whether or not I make a hash of removing the Agnes chip. Do that one last day. I'm worried about the Agnes chip. It's been marked. There's like a dot being scraped into it, and I wonder if that is to indicate that it doesn't work. Okay. How about that? It's looking pretty good to me. Lovely. Yes, it's now time to go through all these chips. Take a 1-minute break, chaps. 2 minutes. I'll be back. Yo! Alright. I think we're gonna need to refer to the bomb here. Let's check on the stream health. Stream health is excellent. Let's have some Spectrum emotes. Check they're still working. Twitch stream health is also good. I wonder if Vodafone have done something since I raised the ticket. So here's our bomb. The first chip I've picked up is a 74373. That's this one. SN74ABT373N. It is a octal transparent latch, and that's U11, 13 and 34. These ones, so they're down here. U11, U13, U34. Okay. Let's rip in. Hopefully I've got at least 3 in here. Yep, tons. Oh, they've kind of... How am I meant to get into this? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Put that back in there. And let's go overhead. And what button am I pressing here? That one. Oh, here's our chip. What was it again? 11, 13, 34. 11, 13, 34. Okay, let's get this right. I really need a jig to bend pins. On these chips. How's that? Is that alright? I think that's alright. We got a chip in. It's our first chip. Lovely. $11, $15, two chips, and 34. Why do they manufacture them with the legs at such a flared angle? That's what I want to know. I haven't done this chip any favours doing that. A lot of them, everything I'm putting in right now is new. The custom chips are going to be salvaged from the donor board. Here we go. There's our first 3 chips in. Fantastic. I'm gonna green them off as I go. Also gonna have a little look in the schematic because I'm interested what the chips are doing. Maybe I can learn a little bit along the way about how the Amiga works. Just bear with me 1 second, I'll get it open. And keycard. There's U11, and there's 13. No, that's 12. There's 13. So it's latching the data bus between the CPU and Fat Agnes. Latching based on a latch signal from Gary. Okay, makes sense. I don't know why it's latching or what that's doing. 13 is doing the same with... Oh, it's 16-bit, of course. Same with the other half of the data bus. And... don't know where U34 is. U34... DRA, I don't know what that means. Some data is being latched and outputted onto this bus here, which becomes BDRA and goes off somewhere else. Okay, I didn't really learn a lot there, but let's continue. I'm going to throw all these used chips on the pile. There is just a pile of parts behind me on the floor. Let's go on to the 157s. We know what they are, we're familiar with them. Multiplexers. One of them at U15. And U15 is up here. And what does it do? Oh, that's just decoupling. Mouse joystick ports, okay. So it's doing some multiplexing between a pull-up and the joystick port inputs, selected based on CCKQA. I guess that's a clock. Is it sort of cycling between joystick inputs to read in the inputs for both of the joysticks, maybe? Something like that. It is a nice schematic, isn't it? I'm finding it quite useful for learning as I go. So I only need one of these. Can I get this out? Ah yes, no I can't. Go. Ta-da! And get this back in. Easy. I'm going to need to be a lot more organised with my chips after this. And resistors. I've got lots of spares. So what were we talking about again? What was it? 157 is U15. So, up here. There it is. $4 million Kit Kats. Christ, send me one. There's that one. I can identify with that. Cool. Moving on. Swiftly on. 244s. Octal buffers and line drivers. They're the tri-state ones. Yeah, they are. Alright, that's cool. We've gone all dark. Is that because of the reflective thing? Yeah, it is. 244 is... I assume that's the... Oh no, there's AN and N. Must be careful there. This is N. I mean, I have an AN suffix. Yeah, there's the AN suffix. Okay, I'll do the N suffix first. That's U35. Octal buffer. Oh, where is that now on this? U10, 12, and 35 according to this bomb. These bombs have slight differences. So 10 and 12 is the AN, according to this community bomb. And the N is U35. So let's just go to U35 first. Which one is that? That's 10 and 12. That's 35. U35. And I'm going to have a little look on here. See what it's doing. It's just decoupling. Here it is. Input 3. Input 1, 2, 3. 0, 1, 2, 3. Input 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay. There's a bit too much going on here for me to figure out exactly what it's doing. So let's just not try and understand that. Yeah, that's right. Unfortunately, the PSU is coming from Poland, so that's not here yet. I was tempted to make my own, but I've put a lot of hours into this so far, and I just want to get it to boot. So I've got a really nice PSU coming from Poland, which has a little LED display on it giving you the voltages, which I think is neat. And no, unfortunately not. The donor Amiga was just a board. That's all. It was just a board. Sadly, I don't have I'm not going to be able to boot it today. The PSU is in the post, and I've got the video cable. I've got the keyboard. I've got some new keycaps on the way, and I've got a case on the way too. Oh, cool! You're in Poland. I like Poland. I've been there a couple of times with work, driving through. Oh, I see. Okay, so I could boot with just +5 and 12. I do have a couple of decent bench power supplies that I bought from a college manufacturing department's sort of clear out auction. But I haven't got them up and running yet. And I'm just going to be patient and wait, because I'll end up doing something wrong and damaging it. So what is this again? 244N. Was that 35? 35, yeah. Let's get this one in. My cat's here. Hi, cat. She wants to go out. We're in. That's it, the mean well. Yeah, I think the one I'm buying is quite literally just a mean well in a nice case with a nice cable on. It does have the square connector on the end, which I think is good. Steve Marsh. Okay, that sounds nice. Yeah, I've only been to a couple of the bigger cities and only stayed a night or two. But yeah, I did enjoy it. I did like it then. We drove all the way through Eastern Europe, from Finland down to Czechia, and it was great. I don't think we'll be doing that anytime soon, though, now with the situation. Shall we move on to U10 and U12? That's another pair of 244s. So that is again the data bus coming from the CPU and going off to Fat Agnes and off somewhere else by the looks of it too. I'm getting a bit confused here about what LS244 is. Buffers and line drivers, it should just be driving the same things through, right? Maybe it's just giving a nice crispy square 5-volt signal. The south part. I don't remember. Hang on, give me a second. I can't. They've taken timeline off Google Maps, haven't they? On Google Maps on the PC, so I can't see all the pins of where I've been. I can see it on my phone. I'm gonna have a little look now. It's been a little while since I've been there. Let's have a look. I don't know if you use timeline. It is a bit like Big Brother following you around, but I really like being able to track all the places I've been to. So you can pretty much see the route we took going through here. We go to autofocus. So we stayed in Warsaw, Warsaw, stayed in Krakow and Wrocław as well, and stopped at these places along the way. So yeah, I've been to the south. I really liked it here. Oh, Krakow was really nice. Yeah, that was a good trip. So here's our 244 AN. Oh really? That's cool. That was quite some time ago. I like this way of blocking off the chip tubes, bending this bit in. I think that's quite nice. I need 2 of these. Yeah, that's right, I'm from the UK. Let me recall what we're doing here. U10 and U12. Okay, let's find it. Find those chips. I think they're just here. Yeah, they're here. That's one. These sockets, they really feel like they're gripping the chips pretty well. I've heard lots of people say that they have trouble with turnkey sockets on the Amiga. Not turnkey, turn pin sockets. Cool, 2 more chips in. Let's green that off. And I'm just going to grab another one from the pile. Was he really? Oh, that's interesting. Have you been into Lithuania? I really like it there. Okay, random lucky dip. Hex with open drain ATI inverters. That is a 74ACT05E. CD7, that's the one. That is U36. And that is up here. Inverters. 74LS05. Okay. Let's pop it in. Oh, I'm gonna have to cut into this one. Just the one, wasn't it? I've just had my hair cut and keep dropping little hairs everywhere. That was up here, wasn't it? Let's pop this up here. 05, that's it. Nice. Ooh, post just arrived. That might be a device. Hang on. Ah, this was what I was waiting for. S-Video to HDMI. I've just fried one of these, so this is a replacement. And I need it to finish off a Spectrum repair job I'm working on. Small talk, that's all we're doing here. Big talk is dangerous on live streams. You get political and then people get annoyed. So what have we done there? We've put the 05 in. That's this one. Green. And let's have another lucky dip. 74HCT139N. Encoders, decoders, multiplexers, and demultiple. That must be demultiplexers, right? Cat's going outside through the tunnel. I built a tunnel in the wall in this garage conversion, so she's got about 2 foot of tunnel to crawl down to get outside. She's getting pretty good at it. 139, U32. 1 of 4 demultiplexer. Let's have a look. So that must be changing this binary into 1 of 4, yeah? And it's only outputting on the first 2 pins, so it can output 1 and 2, I guess, or 0 and 1. Why does that even need a second input? Anyway, I don't know. I don't know what it's doing either. There's a jumper here, whatever that's doing. Jumper 4? I'll learn about that at a later time. Audio's too hard for me, it's too complicated. I've got a stereo to fix under the bed that I've had for probably years now, and I daren't try it. Well, it's probably just a fuse. Can't get this out. There we go. So this is 139, and that is U32, and U32 is over here on the left. Nope, that's 33. 32. Down there. U32. Oh, there's the jumpers. They're underneath the socket. Hopefully I didn't need to do anything with them. 32. Okay, let's go. Hoping to get back to Poland this year if we do another Europe test trip. Let's try and get this in here. I think I just get on with digital better than analog. I find it easier to understand. Green that one off, and I'm grabbing a random one off the pile. 245 bus transceivers, octal bus transceivers. 245. Let's have a look. That is U40 and 41. They're up here by the video circuit. Let's have a look. Let's see what they're doing. Here they are, 40 and 41. RG and B digital values, 4 bits. Going into there. And then pixels, whatever that is. Maybe that's just the pixel data. Must just be pixel data. And then this is just literally just passing it through based on pin 1, which is VD. I don't know what that is or where it's coming from. To the video hybrid, which then turns these digital 4-bit values for RGB into single analog values. Also produces the composite video, which I believe is grayscale. Pixel switch. Alright, okay. It's an easier way to say it. Yeah, I like old computers. I'll stick with them. I can understand them. Really gonna need to cut this out. I need 2 of these. One and 2. 245, 245. It's in this way. This focus is doing my head in. The battery's gonna go again. Head in the shop. God, I really need a pin bender jig thing. Please go in. Hang on, sorry. Okay, we're in. And this one. Still got some sellotape on the bottom of that, that's no good. That's gone in much easier, lovely. So it's split into chips RAM and fast RAM, is that right? Is that like 2 banks of memory? I wonder if anyone who worked on the Amiga works on the Spectrum. Screen that off. Anyone in Twitch yet? No, no one in Twitch. Boo. The only people who come into Twitch are the bots. Try and sell me views. Next. 74F for Freddy 258. That's U33. That's here underneath Denise. How's our stream health? Stream health is excellent. Oh no, it's not. Look, it's struggling. Oh, sorry. Chip RAM. Okay, and fast RAM. I hope you're not getting buffering or any issues here based on that. Twitch seems happy enough. Let me refresh. It looks like the connection might be struggling a little bit, but hopefully it's still going. Let's get one of these out. One of these out. I think they're just jamming a soldering iron into this to seal off the end. Thanks for feeding back. Oh hey, how's it going? We're getting there. We're just popping chips in. Then I need to give it a once over, make sure I've not missed anything. I think I need to put some jumpers in. And then we're ready to power up if I had a power supply. And unfortunately I don't have one yet. It hasn't arrived. So, not today. But we can be ready to power up today. At least. I don't think I'll be able to find an Amiga PSU on short notice. So that's U33 and we can green that off. Oh, that's a shame about the latency. Try refreshing. I don't like the latency because it makes the chat kind of stunted, doesn't it? It's still complaining a little bit. That's alright, we've got 13 of us in here. That's a fair number for a sunny Saturday afternoon when we should all be catching the sun, but this is what we like to do, isn't it? What's this one? Oh. I finished with that. That's a connector. 25 seconds, are you serious? I'm going to do a test. Switching to my private account. There's my stream. It's going to give me an advert now on my own stream. Typical. What happens if I press this? Do I get love hearts popping up? Okay, let's do a test. How can I test it? I can do the love heart thing. So I'm going to press the love heart and then I'm going to start counting. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11. Oh god, it really is a big latency, isn't it? That's about 20 seconds, isn't it? Ah, that's a shame. Okay, well, that's the way it is. I did select low latency as well in the stream settings. Oh well, that's the way it is. I'll keep working on it. There must be some way I can improve that. So we fitted the 258 chip, anyway, which was somewhere. I've lost it. Where's our bomb gone? Oh, I've greened that already. And I was going to grab another, wasn't I? What did I grab? A bridge? What on earth? Why have I got a bridge rectifier? Oh, this is from the jacuzzi. I don't need that, do I? MC1489N. These have come in a special box. Wow. Let's get the scalpel. Scalpel. Thank God that's not surface mount. So the question is, what is a MC1489N RS232 MC1489N? Okay. The 89N is U39, and that goes up here. MC1489N. Okay, let's take a look in the schematic. For U39. Oh, it's a load of sort of gatey things that aren't connected to anything. And they are between the serial, is that the serial port? Yeah. And U8. Which is even CIA. I don't know what the CIA chips do, if I'm honest. I just know there's two of them. One's even and one's odd. You talking about these ones? Don't you like the zigzag? Stop some touching. Are you talking about these ones? Hey, I'm an imperfectionist, what can I say? Oh, the battery's gone. Again. This camera's doing overtime. Oh God, my soldering iron's still on. Don't need that on. I don't think these chips are particularly fragile compared to the other ones we've been using. There we go. So, I only need one of these, apparently. And it's going in here. I'm aligning these based only on the silk screen. And put this back in its special box. I don't think they're particularly fragile. And I can tick that one off on our bomb. And we can grab the next one. 555, we all know what that does. I don't think a 555 necessarily needs its own box either. How many did I buy? One! Okay. That seems unnecessary. I don't know if I'm honest. Some chips seem to come in a box. What can I say? From antistat.com. Yeah, I don't know what to say about that. Oh, it's I/O floppy serial joysticks. Okay, good to know. Thank you. So with any luck, and it's in. Yeah, I'm not sure about the box. Gives me a nice little box though, I could put stuff in that. 555. Lovely jubbly. How are we doing? Wow, there's people joining. Hi everyone, 15. Good to see. Thanks for keeping me going. Now we're on to HCT32N. Yeah, I definitely resent all this plastic, to be honest. And what can I say? I do reuse everything. I don't throw out the plastic bags. How many in this box? 3. That's a little bit better, isn't it? What chip is this? HCT. Oh, there. U37. U37 lives. Yeah. And what is it? Quad 2 input. I don't know what it is. Let's look it up. U37. Oh, it's all gates. Buffered resets. Okay. So the reset signal is ORed with ground. So all that does is buffer it. It doesn't actually do any logic changes to it. Okay, and it's just one of these. And what was it? Sorry, I'm useless. U37. U37, yeah. U37 was there on the reset circuit, obviously. So, over here. Nice. Green. Come on, Twitch, give me some viewers. Next. TL084 JFET input operational amplifiers. Yeah, I guess it does. Don't know what the difference is between those two signals, but that's what it does. We have another box. This one has 2 chips in. TL084CN U14 op amp. I guess that makes sense to be in the audio circuit. U14. That says a different chip. That says LF347, but whatever. I'll go with what's in the BOM. It must be like for like. Right, it's in. Green. Getting a bit concerned here because I've got no more bags around me. I think I'll need to salvage the remaining ships. Let's start with this 1488. What's going on with that? With U38. Let's have a little look on here. It's right there. Yeah. Yeah. Doesn't say it's optional or anything like that. I wonder if I ordered one. Let's have a little look through my receipt, my invoice. You don't get to see this because it's got my details all over it. May not have ordered one of these. I can't think why. The part numbers on the invoice aren't very informative. Have a quick look on my emails, which I don't see. You can't see. That's good. Part numbers. How are we looking at? So it should be an MC1488N. What's the part number on this one? MC1489N. Didn't order one. I didn't order one. I don't know who Gary is, if I'm honest. I don't know who Paula is either. I don't know where those names came from. I wonder if they've got some meaning to the developers. I need an 188, whatever it is, don't I? There's no alternatives for that one. MC 1488. Okay, where's the Amiga gone? The original. Oh, typical. It's soldered in. I'm gonna have to desolder that. Let's do that one last. Oh, there's another missing one here. But there's quite a lot missing, isn't there? There's a trimmer there. You can't see. This one is missing, this clock chip. Whatever Y9 is. And the trimmer cap. I'm going to have to put them in. Okay. We'll not forget that. I need a battery holder for this CR2032 as well. Why I haven't got one of them. What about the RAM? All this RAM needs to be taken off as well, I guess. What does the bomb say about the RAM? That's the RTC chip. Let's have a look at that in Mouser. Oh, it's not available, I see. That's why I didn't order that one yet. Then the oscillator X1. Did I order one of them? It's taking me to Amiga kit. But I've got one anyway. I can salvage one off the board. So I'll salvage the clock. Salvage this chip and the trimmers and everything. I have to salvage this one. I'll have to salvage the trimmer. It says don't use if you're using an Epson clock RC, but I'm not using an Epson one. So I'll need to salvage that trimmer. And then we've got all the custom chips too, so okay. Let's... Oh, I don't want to sit here removing all these RAM chips on stream. That's boring, isn't it? Let's get the custom chips out and put them in. How about that? Paula being the sound chip, ports and audio, and Gary for Gatorade. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely not booting up today, I guess. I've got a lot of things to sort out here. But let's move these custom chips over. That might be nice to do. I guess I need the... I'm going to have to take the CPU over as well. This is massive. Wow. Look at the size of that. Bloody hell. I'm going to do this one at a time or I'm going to get them mixed up, I think. CPU's going in here. Please be nice to me. Head in the way, sorry. Yeah, I'm going to squeeze this gently. Oh, see you later. Thanks for popping in. Not playing nicely, guys. I've taken it away from you because I want to look very, very closely at what I'm doing. You know what it is? It's these turn pin sockets that are messing me up. Afternoon. And Willie. We're just trying to put this old Amiga CPU into the socket. But I've got turn pin socket, which means I have to be very precise. And I'm at danger of bending pins. That seems alright. This is a delicate job that requires some force, which I'm a bit worried about. It's in there. Oh, hello, you've been lurking, I think we call that. Sounds a bit creepy, doesn't it, lurking? Oh god, I really don't want to bend these pins. It's not really complying. Come on now. Give you a better angle. How about that? God, I feel like I need a vice for this. Yes, strong regrets. These sounds are making me wince. Okay. How about that? We have a CPU. Okay. That was a bit dicier than I wanted it to be. Let's bring in the original again. And let's get Denise out. You over here? Is that warning gone from YouTube yet? Yeah, YouTube looks a bit happier. That's good. If you're wincing at the screwdriver, this is just how I like to do it. I do have a chip remover, but cause more harm than good with that. Let's get Denise into her new home. Go on, what does AI say about Denise? Why is it called Denise? There's Denise out. Please be nice to me. I've been nice to you. Guys, sorry. Okay, Denise looks happy. Good. Let's keep going. Let's get the ROM out. Display enabler. That kind of makes sense, doesn't it? This one isn't a turned pin socket. Oh, bollocks. I don't remember if I'm going in here. Here. The arrows kind of suggest I should be in the top socket. I think I'm gonna just check. I should have old footage of this, or I could just find a picture of an Amiga board, I guess. That was silly, I should have made a note of that.
Go into the fold.
I'm just digging up the old live stream so I can see. As far south as possible. Oh good, thanks. I'm going to finish my quick check. Just so I've etched it into my mind. I want to see it on the picture. I guess that's what those arrows obviously mean. I like this lo-fi music. Okay. So, I'm going south then. Thank you. Don't like how that feels. We're in. Is that the right way around? Yeah, it is. Okay. Good. How about Paula? How about Paula? Paula is out with all her legs attached. I need to get my head over this, hang on. Happy? Turned pin regrets. Don't like applying this much force. Don't think she's happy. Let me just pull her out again. Okay. Thank goodness. She's in. Got a bit nervous there. May have been a bit quick and ruthless with how I removed from that socket. Oh, what's happened here? They've used a trimmed down socket for Gary. Well, that's not good, is it? Is that normal? I think it will become clear shortly. Bear with me. What do you make of that? Oh, you can't see. They've used two sockets and just cut one down a bit. From the factory, really? Like that? God. Okay. Hopefully Gary doesn't put up as much as a fight. Is that right? It says Gary upside down. Should I be worried? It's right by the silk screen. Yeah, probably. That would be disappointing, wouldn't it? If you got to work for Amiga on the Amiga and that's what you were doing. There's Gary in. I think that's the right way around. We've got these CIA chips now. Yep, these two are upside down as well. Get in there. Get in there. Still can't get in. Come on now. That's got it. Oh, now it's flush on this side. Good. Oof, big snap in, lovely. Good, okay. A quick look at the stream health. Anything to complain to Vodafone about? No? Everything's happy. Cool. Alright. The next CIA. Are these interchangeable? 8520A1. I guess they are. Can't get in. Can't get in. Oh, bollocks. Might just get in this side. No, I need something thinner. Let's get the little screwdriver kit out. It's a bit thinner. Perfect. Good. Let's that one out. Going in there. Good. No fuss. Okay, I need to get Fat Agnes out now. This is the bit I'm worried about. I do have the tool for it, or a tool. I don't know if it's a good one. See if I can get it in the little sockets there. Ah, that went surprisingly well. There's our Agnes chip. It has been marked on purpose. I don't know if I should be worried about that or not. Everything seems to be alright with the pins on it. There's only one way this goes in, right? That way. Ah. There's Fat Agnes in. That was painless, I think. I'm not too sure where that leaves us. I've got a lot of desoldering to do. Because we need RAM chips, we need a clock chip, we need a clock, we need this trimmer and whatever this filter thing is, and I need to get a battery holder. Do I need the battery in to boot it? Or is that just to remember the time? I've got some jumpers to think about as well. There's a few little jumpers sitting around. Why don't we get the clock out? Let's get the crystal out. I think it's just 4. Yeah, it's just 4 pins in here. Can heat up the old iron again. Very good. Get this clock out. Which way around is it? Dot is in the bottom right. Okay. That needs a bit of encouragement. Come on now. I think this nozzle might be a bit jammed up. Have I got any extra nozzles? Yes. Let's go with the fresh nozzle, eh? Oh, thunder outside. Oh dear. Oh yeah, that's a bit more snappy. Need a bit more heat flowing around here. Am I able to waggle on this in any way? Oh yeah, oh it's moving. That's good. It's just this one joint really, which is holding on. Too much heat dissipating around it. Maybe I can pull it off while heating it. No, not quite as easily as I'd hoped. There it goes. There's our crystal. 28.37516 megahertz ish. Okay, hopefully I can push this into the socket with this funny little 4-pin socket. There we go. Seems strange to socket that. Okay. So all I've got left to do is tediously desolder 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 chips, that thing, and that trimmer. Oh, 10 chips and the trimmer. I'm not going to do that stream, that's boring. But I do want to check out this S-video converter on this board I've been working on. So what have I done with it? This one. This isn't a very good lens, is it? I'll swap you out for the 50. $50mm lens. So this is the board I've been fixing up. It's an issue 2 and it's really good nick. Not a scratch on it, so I've been sort of scared to work on this, but we've put an S-Video mod in and it's just been a case of trying to get a stable tune on it, because you know you have to tune the trimmers on the issue 2s, and it keeps flicking to SECAM format instead of PAL format, which is incredibly frustrating. But I was just about finished with it and it started and then I broke, sadly I broke my S-Video converter. That's why I've had to buy another one. So I need to power it. I've just been powering the converter with this USB cable from the PC. It didn't take much juice. So that's plugged in now. And then I can plug in the S-Video in the back. Really neat mod. It replaces, well, it sits in the modulator casing and the connector protrudes out the back, so it's flush with the case. It's really nice. Now this is interesting. If I take a long HDMI cable and I'm going to run it from the S-Video mod output to my capture card. Can I do that? Yeah, I can do that. It's in number 1 now. If I press number 1, what we're gonna see. Yeah, okay. Now if I put some power into this spec key, we're gonna see a picture. If I put that in 1 or 4, I think I put it in 1. My switcher thingy seems to have stopped listening to me. Oh, I unplugged the wrong cable. That's bad. Should be back now. And if I go to channel 1, it's not doing anything. Channel 4. Channel 4 is this one. Channel 3 is the overhead. 2 was the there we go. So as you can see, that doesn't look like a good picture to me. Let's open it up first, eh? We're gonna have to open this up. Is a great source of frustration issue to spectrums. I've been very tempted to buy a RetroTink, which will allow me to configure it to stop detecting SECAM and only detect PAL. That's kind of the ideal. Yeah, I know what you mean. I think these adapters are more trouble than they're worth. Yeah, we've got. I've got the PCBs on the way soon, actually, for the mod that we've been working on for the issue 2s. So let's scope the chrominance signal. Oh, should turn it on first. Auto fit. I don't know how well you can see the scope over there. But there isn't that much noise on there. See, we're on a PAL, but it's hopping between PAL and SECAM. It's not happy about something. It's very not happy. And tweak the pots, and then it stops jumping around, but I'm seeing noise now. There's PAL back. Just keeps losing it and getting it again. We really need to find a way to stop these things detecting SECAM. That seems to be the main part of the problem. Now it's got PAL, but I can see oscillations on the white signals on the oscilloscope here. Let's take a look with the dandonator in. Have some colour. The Elgato doesn't seem too happy with the capture, to be honest. It keeps losing it. I don't think that's the Spectrum, I think that's the capture card. And part of me is wondering if I should replace the LM1889 chip, but I've got a feeling that wouldn't help really. Seems to have locked in now. If I fire off a soak test, and we'll just let it get a bit warm and see what happens. Cat's come in. She's not wet, she's been out in the storm. I think that screen looks a little bit yellow to me. Tiny bit. This is a modern PSU replacement. It's like a, you know, a switching one. Cat's come to help. Cat, you're not helping. I'm glad all these tools are switched off now. Yeah, that's a bit. Yeah, I think that's it did look a bit dim, didn't it? I think that might be the maybe that's just the sort of output of this board. I could change TR1 and TR2. It looks a bit dim. At the same time, yeah, I wish I could. I don't have an S-Video native TV. So, and I can't get composite off this board. You can't get composite off a board that's had an S-Video mod because you remove the capacitor which is between the chrominance and the mixer circuit. You're right though, and it makes it really tricky because I could get this in a fairly stable configuration and send it back to the customer and they plug it in and they just get garbage. I'm going to have a little look at the chrominance under the see how the noise comes in when I plug in the oscilloscope. We're probably going to lose the signal here. I've just tweaked it a tiny bit. Barely even felt it move. Looks a bit more white now, doesn't it? That's as good as I'm going to get this. I cannot wait to get this mod finished that removes the need to tune issue2s. The parts are on the way now. So what can I do with this then? I'm gonna have to... I think the best I can do would be leave it for like 24 hours on this screen. Make sure it's happy. Make sure it's happy cold, like cold. And then soak test it for a day, and if it keeps its tune through all of that, there's nothing much more you can do really, is there? Every time I go in the charity shop I have a look at the TVs they've got in there and see if they've got any with native S-Video. So far I haven't seen any. The problem with just connecting Luma is you're always going to get a really nice grayscale picture, because I think it's the colour mixing which messes up the demodulator circuit on the other side, and it starts to detect secam. The TV I'm using here was a charity shop find. This is me changing the input, by the way. I haven't lost it. Well, what I'm going to do, I'm going to plug the HDMI straight into the TV. Turn the TV on. Oh, a PC too, cool. They had one of them at Crash last year. We were playing Lemmings on it of all games. Need to see what I'm seeing. Here we go. Oof, that screen looks dirty, doesn't it? Of course, charity shop TVs often don't have remotes. So we're looking good there. Put this keyboard back in for a minute. I know the machine is fully working. I would like a VHS recorder for upscaling. Busy seems to be fine. I guess all there is to do is, yeah, sorry, there it is, you saw the dandanated screen. We've got a really good picture now. What I really like about this is there's no dot crawl. That's the beauty of the S-Video mod, isn't it? It's a real perk. It looks good, but my anxiety is that when it gets hot, it'll lose the picture, because all the voltages drift around a bit, and it all basically goes to pop. I am doing a video on this, by the way, where I'll do a dot crawl comparison. But just have a look at and get it tuned. It's tuned. Have a look at this picture. There's absolutely no dot crawl there at all. It's fantastic. Here he comes. Oh. I wouldn't want to, thing is, I wouldn't want to tune it. I wouldn't want to do any sort of tweaking while it's hot. Because the first thing he's going to do is turn it on when it's cold. And if it doesn't have a good picture straight away, then it's finished really. Like he's gonna be upset. Pleased with this. I can green these off now. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna turn it off, let it get back to room temperature, and then plug it in, let it sit. Because the thing with the soak test is anyone really gonna? Where's my camera? Is anyone really going to run something that gets it that hot in normal usage? So maybe I can just leave it running Dizzy for a day. If Dizzy's happy for a day, doesn't drift, then that's good. I'll try the soak test for a day and see if it loses it. If it does, I might have to tweak it a tiny bit, and then let it get cold again and see. It's a bit of a pain. I think that should, yeah, that'll be easy now. I'm a bit annoyed about this converter. I had it out of the case because I was wondering if there were any jumpers on it or something, some way to configure it. It just touched an alligator clip, stopped working and got really hot. So I kind of buggered it in one fell swoop. Also got this, here's a sneak preview. This is our Veraboard prototype of the issue 2 mod, which will remove the need to tune using those pots. And this works, and I've got a spare ULA now which is untunable on an issue 2, so we'll try it with the boards when they arrive, and cross our fingers that we've got a good mod. What do you think would stress it more though, a soak test or a mega demo? Because I think the soak test just absolutely batters the RAM and makes it really quite hot. Especially the ULA gets quite hot too. And the ULA is the culprit here, isn't it? I wonder if the modern ULA replacements actually get over that problem. Maybe their video circuit is bang on. Maybe. Well, you don't want to see this running Dizzy for 24 hours, so I'm going to wrap up there, chaps. I'm really pleased with the progress on the Amiga. I've got a lot of tidying up to do because I've just been throwing all the bags on the floor that I don't need. So I'm going to tidy up a bit and leave this specky running testing before I send it back next week. So thanks for hanging out and engaging with us. That's really means a lot to keep the chat going. And I'll hopefully see you in the next one. Next weekend might not be so good for me, although Sunday afternoon I might get on, and maybe we can boot the Amiga up together on Sunday afternoon. That could be fun. Otherwise, I hope you all enjoy the rest of your weekends. And thanks again for stopping by. To all 14 of you out there, plus one on Twitch, whoever that is. Probably my friend who is nice to me and lurks, so I have a viewer, so thanks for that. And I'll catch you all later on. I'm going to leave you with the outro video, because I'll just let the stream cool off a bit. And I'll see you soon. Enjoy your weekend.